Okay, we're getting images shortly of UK Prime Minister Rishi Sunak, who has now reached Israel. Rishi Sunak has landed in Tel Aviv. He, in fact, is another world leader after US President Joe Biden, who visited Israel to land in Tel Aviv. After Biden, Sunak shows solidarity with Israel. He is to meet with Israeli Prime Minister and the President during his visit to Israel. He will, of course, be seeking ways with the leadership of Israel to de-escalate the conflict situation in the region. My colleague Gaurav Sawant is joining me over the phone line from Israel at the moment. Gaurav, another very important visit. Rishi Sunak has just landed in Tel Aviv. Tell us more about what is on agenda.
Again, a very crucial visit after US President Joe Biden. Within 24 hours, the British Prime Minister Rishi Sunak lands at the Ben Gurion Airport in Tel Aviv, would be meeting the entire top leadership here in Israel, interact with the Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. And what's extremely significant is these are not just words. This solidarity is expressed through action on ground, or if I may, in the Mediterranean Sea. You have British warships that are also arriving in the Mediterranean Sea. They will be operating in tandem with the two U.S. aircraft carrier strike groups here. One part of this is ensuring that this conflict does not escalate. Other countries in the region do not get involved in Israel's war against Hamas, and also ensure that British citizens can be easily evacuated through the Rafah route, through the Rafah border route into Egypt, and then from Egypt by sea onto these British warships and then be taken to safety. So that's another part of this. Whether it's the United States or Britain, they very strongly come out in support of Israel in its war on Hamas terror, at the same time saying humanitarian crisis at the Gaza Strip must be sorted as quickly as possible. Humanitarian assistance and aid should be provided as quickly as possible. Israel, of course, steadfast, saying humanitarian aid will be given once the 200 plus hostages being held by Hamas are quickly repatriated and safely repatriated. And the first step to that is International Red Cross getting access to those hostages, and then supplies being restored through the Rafah route, through Egypt, and that too only food, water and medicines. Follow me.
Right. Gaurav, thank you so much for joining us. Gaurav, they're tracking all those developments. So a very important visit there after US President Joe Biden visited Israel today. UK Prime Minister Rishi Sunak has just landed in Israel. He will shortly meet with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu as well as Israeli President Isaac Herzog.